Well, I've told you before why I may not be the right fit for you as a realtor when you're purchasing a home. But now let's dive into when you are a homeowner looking to sell. So I may not be the right realtor for you, and there are a couple of things that are important to me when I'm working with a client. And the first thing is me telling you what your home is worth is not going to be fluffed up. I'm not going to tell you, if you tell me ahead in advance, I think, my house is worth 800 and my number is say 700. I'm not going to say 785, 799, 750. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, because sugarcoating it and giving you prices that don't align with reality is not going to help you. And my job is to help you. Secondly, there are expectations from me as a realtor for you as a homeowner. That is the difference between being listed and being sold, is the work that you put in the process. So a lot of times I will tell my clients about my list ready process, and that usually happens before we are listed on the market, and for many reasons. But usually that list ready process involves you doing work or you paying for work to be done to your home. If you have an expectation of getting X amount, then I will help you get to that amount. But sometimes there's things that need to be done ahead of time. And I'm not going to, say, your red and black kitchen, oh, that's no big deal. Someone will just paint over it. If I feel as though it is going to hold you back from having showings or interest in the property, I'm going to say, you know what, you should probably pay the X amount of dollars to have it painted a generic, nice neutral color, because it's going to present your house in a better manner. I will just be upfront and honest about the things that I believe need to be done. And right, wrong, or indifferent, I work with a lot of buyers, so I know what they like. And as a general rule, there are lots of things that people look for. And if you're looking for top dollar, you're going to need to make sure that all those boxes are checked for those buyers. And it's my job to help you understand what needs to be done. But the expectation is that if you're not going to do it yourself with your sweat equity, you're going to have to arrange for a professional to do that. A lot of realtors out there, they will come and they will do everything for you. They will paint and they will do all those things. I'm not that girl. I have contacts for you, for professionals who do all of those things, but I am not your one-stop shop girl who, me personally, does everything. I have professionals in place to help you with those things, but I certainly am not in a position to come and paint your kitchen and do all the things. It's either you or professionals getting in place to get the house prepared for the market. And if you're just if you're just testing the market and you're not really ready, you're just kind of feeling it out, and you're not really ready for advice, because a lot of people, when I sit down with them, they get offensive about the recommendations that I make. And I always lead in with saying, look, these recommendations that I'm going to make are no, I'm not judging you. I'm not saying that your black and red kitchen isn't nice. I'm just saying, from a realtor's perspective, I know what sells, and that may deter people. So it might be a good idea for us to go more neutral. Or if you're thinking about doing certain renos, maybe I'm saying, no, you know what? Instead of spending the money on doing those renos, I would actually focus on doing this instead. It's good to have a realtor come in while you're in the preparation stages and when you're trying to figure out, are these the right things that we're to do, getting ready for the market. Absolutely, you need somebody coming in. But if you're not ready to take that advice, and if you're not ready to hear that maybe constructive criticism, you probably don't want me sitting at the table with you, because that's what you're going to get from me. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, because that is my job. It's my job to make sure that you are getting the honest guidance that you deserve. And if I'm just there to tell you what you want to hear, I am going to do you no justice whatsoever. So I may be the right realtor for you if you're looking for honesty and integrity and all of those things. But if you're ready and just want to have everything sugar coated, I am probably not the realtor for you.